class 4. Today we are starting a new chapter of English 2 along the yellow brick road. So now let's warm up. Many stories and films are set in fantasy worlds. These are unusual places that do not exist in reality. So what is fantasy means? Fantasy means we can only imagine which does not exist in reality. Okay, so they are full of magical beings and objects like dragons, flying carpets and fairies. So in fantasy stories we can find flying objects, dragons, flying carpets and fairies. Okay, so look at this picture. Try to spot and name at least 5 magical things hidden in it. So look at you have to spot and name at least 5 magical things hidden in it. Okay, so now let's start the chapter. This piece is taken from the book The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. It is a story about a young girl called Dorothy who is carried away by the storm to the magical land of Oz. There she has many adventures on her journey down the yellow brick road. Along the way she meets some strange new friends. Among them are a talking scarecrow and a tin man. So this story is taken from this chapter. This story is taken from the book The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, so it is a story about a young girl whose name was Dorothy. So Dorothy, she was carried away by the storm to the magical land of Oz. Okay, so she had many adventures on her journey to the yellow brick road. Okay, so when she was in her journey, she meets new friends. So her friends' name were Scarecrow and Talking Scarecrow and a Tin Man. Okay. One sunny morning, Dorothy and Scarecrow came by a beautiful clear water spring. Dorothy bathed, drank and ate a light breakfast there while Scarecrow looked on thoughtfully. So it was on sunny morning. Okay, so it was on sunny morning. So Dorothy and Scarecrow, when they were walking by, so they passed by a beautiful clear water spring. So what is a water spring? Water spring means a pool created by a fresh running water. Okay, so they came they passed by a beautiful water pool. Okay, Dorothy, she bathed there and she drank the water and she ate light breakfast. Okay, so when meanwhile Scarecrow, he was thinking very deeply. Okay, watching her, he said, "It must be troublesome to be made of flesh. You must always worry about where to sleep, eat and drink. However, you also have brains and it must be wonderful to be able to think properly." So the Scarecrow was watching Dorothy. Okay, so watching her, he said that it is very troublesome means something that causes worry. Okay, so Scarecrow, he said that it is a troublesome to be human being. Okay, because we humans, we have to worry about where we sleep, eat and drink. Okay, so we also have brains, but we have to use our brain and think properly. Okay, Dorothy smiled and was about to reply when suddenly she heard a deep groan from somewhere nearby. So listening to Scarecrow, she smiled and she was about to reply to Scarecrow, but she heard a deep groan. Deep groan. So what does a groan mean? A long deep sound made of pain. Okay, so she heard a sound from somewhere nearby. Okay, what was that? She asked, surprised. I don't know. We can go and see, said Scarecrow. So Dorothy asked with surprise, what was that? And Scarecrow replied, I also don't know. We can go and check. Soon they heard another groan. These sounds seemed to come from behind. They walked towards the forest and suddenly discovered something shining in the sunlight between the trees. So they again heard another groan, okay, another loud sound, okay. So the sound was coming from behind, so they followed the sound and they walked into the forest, and they saw something shiny in the sunlight between the trees, okay. They came closer to the spot and found it was a man made entirely of tin with an axe in his hand. His head, arms and legs were fitted to the body. So when they came closer to the spot, they found it was a man who was made up of tin. So what is a tin? Tin is a silvery metal, okay. So a man who was made up of tin, he had axe in his hand, okay. So his head, arms and legs were fitted to his body, okay. But he stood as if he could not stir at all. Dorothy and Scarecrow looked at him amazed. So he was that tin man, he was still, okay, he cannot move himself, so he was standing still. And Dorothy and Scarecrow, they were very much surprised to see Tin Man, okay. So it was you who was groaning, exclaimed Dorothy. So Dorothy, she asked Tin Man, was it you who was groaning? Yes, cried Tin Man, I have been groaning for more than a year now, but no one has heard me or come to my help. So Tin Man, he replied, yes, I was the one who was groaning, and I have been groaning for about a year now, but no one has heard me until now, and no one has come to help me, okay. What can I do for you? Dorothy asked softly, for she was moved by his sad voice. So Dorothy, she asked Tin Man, how can I help you? You could get an oil can and all my joints, answered Tin Man. They are rusted so badly I can't move them at all. So Tin Man, he replied, please get an oil can and oil my joints. Why? Because he was made up of tin and his joints were all rusted and he cannot move. Okay, so what is a rusted means? Rusted means damaged by a reddish brown substance, okay. So he was all rusted, he was all he had all turned into reddish brown and he cannot move himself, okay. If I'm well oiled, I shall be right again. So he's saying, if you will oil me, I will move myself again. He pointed to a hut at the edge of the forest and added, you will find an oil can on my cottage shelf. So he showed the way where Dorothy can find oil can, okay. Dorothy rushed off immediately and returned shortly with the can. She then asked, where should I start? So Dorothy, she ran fast to the hut and she returned back immediately after finding the oil can, okay. So she asked Tin Man, where will I start from, okay. Oil my neck first, said Tin Man. As Dorothy began oiling it, Scarecrow held his tin head and moved it gently from side to side till it worked freely. So Tin Man, he said, first oil my head, okay, so that I can freely move my head, okay. So Dorothy, she began to oil Tin Man's head, okay. So again, then he is a scarecrow, okay. So Scarecrow, he helped Dorothy, he helped Tin Man to move Tin Man's head from side to side, okay. Tin Man now gave a sign of relief. This is great comfort, he said. After this, if you oil the joints of my leg, I shall be able to walk again. So Dorothy and Scarecrow oiled his legs till they moved easily. So when Tin Man can move his head freely, he gave a sign of relief. What does a sign of relief means? Suddenly felt happy when the suffering ended, okay. So Tin Man, he was very happy when he can move his head. Okay, so he said this is a great comfort. So after this, he said that please oil my joints of the legs so that I can be able to move again. Okay, so Dorothy and Scarecrow, they oiled Tin Man's leg. Okay. Tin Man felt grateful and politely thanked them for their help. I might have stood here forever if you hadn't come along, he said. So you certainly have saved my life. How did you happen to be here? So Tin Man, he was very grateful. So what is grateful means? Thankful. Okay, so he was very thankful and he politely thanked Dorothy and Scarecrow for helping Tin Man. Okay, so he said that if you hadn't come here, I might have stood here forever. Okay, so you have saved my life, so thank you very much, he said to Dorothy and Scarecrow. Okay, so he asked, how did you happen to come here? Dorothy replied, we are on our way to the Emerald City to see the Great Oz. The yellow brick road led us to this place. So Dorothy, she replied, we are going to Emerald City to see Great Oz. So the yellow brick road helped us to be here. Okay. Why do you wish to see Oz? Asked Tin Man. So Tin Man, he asked Dorothy, why do you want to see Oz? I want him to send me back to Kansas, and Scarecrow wants Oz to gift him some brains, she said. So Dorothy, she said that I want to go back to Kansas, that's why I want to see Oz, and Kansas is a place. Okay, so Scarecrow, he wants some brain from Oz. Okay. Tin Man thought for a few moments and said, do you suppose Oz could give me a heart? So Tin Man, he thought for a while. Okay, and he said to ask Dorothy that, do you think that Oz will give me a heart? Okay, I guess so, answered Dorothy. It would be as easy as to give the Scarecrow brains. So Dorothy, she replied that I think so, Oz will give you a heart because as he can give Scarecrow brains. Okay. True, said Tin Man. If you will allow me to join your party, I will go to Emerald City and ask for my wish and ask Oz for my wish. So Tin Man, he said that he requested Dorothy and Scarecrow that if you will allow me to join your party, I will also go to Emerald City and ask Oz for a heart. Okay. Come along, said Dorothy and Scarecrow cheerfully, and with that the three started marching towards the Emerald City. So Dorothy and Scarecrow, they invited Tin Man and said, come along, we will go together to the Emerald City, and they started moving towards Emerald City. Okay, thank you children.